All right, Shalom. First, I can start by saying all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Now, this is just an update on what's going on in India. One of the videos that I did last week was basically stating that India gets monsoons, and um, not thunderstorms, like lightning storms, so to speak, if that's what you can call them, and soon to be flooding. And this is the flooding that's happening, right along with the monsoons. So it says floods, forced evacuations, submerged buildings in India's north.
सर 30 से 50 लोगों को बाहर सुरक्षित जगह पे पहुंचा दिया अपन ने। बाकी लोग तो कई लोग निकलना नहीं चाहते घर से, बताते हम यहाँ से कहाँ जाएंगे। छतों पे बैठे हुए हैं, पूरा लबालब चारों तरफ पानी भरा हुआ है, लेकिन लोग वहाँ बाहर नहीं निकल।
All right, so you see what's going on over there. People over here, a lot of people that don't go through this couldn't imagine or wouldn't even think that this would happen over here, but the Lord he kept people off guard. That's why it's called prophecy. It's called prophecy because we let people know it's going to happen, and ain't nothing impossible with the Lord, man. The Lord can make anything happen. Like, for instance, these floods that's happening, um, they get worse and worse. They've been getting worse and worse, and they're worse than ever. In the times that we're living in now. So, but it says flood victims were forced to evacuate from their homes after heavy rains and overflowing rivers swamped vast swaths of India on Sunday, July 28th. Residents of Kota city in India's typically dry desert state of Rajasthan climbed to the roofs of their houses to escape the rising floodwaters. Kota Rajasthan State Disaster Response Force said more than 20 people have been evacuated to safety on Sunday. but that many did not want to leave their homes. In the tea-grown state of Assam, close to the border of Bangladesh, severe flooding has displaced millions of people and killed more than 60. Officials say the monsoon season has resulted in more than 300 deaths across South Asia. That number is expected to rise as several hundred people remain missing. Right, and when you read these news articles, you gotta times everything. If a million people or millions of people then got displaced, then that means there's thousands that are dead. If you've been keeping up with it, you see how you watch the video clips. The flooding is severe. I watched one where I guess the people were still in the building or in the house, or it might have been a school, and it was a landslide. After the flooding, and the whole building just slid downhill within a minute. It didn't like crash or roll or anything, but the whole floor and stuff as it was sliding, you can tell was might have been ripped out. People might have all types of shit would happen up in that house. While it was sliding down that hill, people might have died during it. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring out the scripture real quick. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. And to prophesy means to say what's gonna happen before it happens. And that's what through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, the elders and their elders on down, have been pushing this and caused them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right, the paper is the Bible. And then there's other groups out there that might have been pushing prophecy, but not like how GMS is, man. And then you got groups out there that and a part of GMS that we probably don't even know about that's pushing the prophecy like GMS, or in the spirit of GMS, which in actuality is in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. But it says, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Right, so the imaginations. We go on highways and byways, or we put these videos up, and then people comment or scoff at us, whether online or outside, talking about what they're going to do to us, because they don't believe it, or we can be saying stuff like this. The Lord said, don't fear any of that, man. It says, and let not the incredulity is unbelief, because they unbelievers. You got family members that are unbelievers. Don't let that trouble you. It says, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee. This is verse 3. That speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right, and that's why you see a lot of these storms and a lot of these people that be dying then see the Lord's men out there, man. Then watch the videos, It says, behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The world. See, this why this is happening in India. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. Right, man. Sword, killing instruments, people dying from getting shot, stabbed, or what have you will. Famines. You got famines going on everywhere. And the next video that I'm going to show you is what's happening in India also. They have famine going on. A lot of their... Well, I'll let the video explain it. But it says death and destruction, right? And as you can see, they said 300 deaths across South Asia. Millions of people are and killed more than 60, officials say. See, there's deaths going on, man. This is prophecy. It says, verse 5 again. It says, behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.